Hello and welcome to Live with Love, the channel. So in this one, it's like I'm just talking about like speaking up for yourself. Speaking up for yourself. It's like you have to speak up for yourself. And then it's like when you feel you can't speak up for yourself, like you can't go to management and you can't go within that place of business because it's all connected. Like they're gonna sabotage your documents, they're gonna hide your documents, they're gonna do whatever they have to do so that nobody sees your your complaint, right? Yeah, I had to learn that because I would file it inter office and they would hide it, they would steal it, they would sabotage it, and they would act like nothing was ever filed. So and then you learn, you have to go over everybody's head. Oh my god, somebody's at the door. Hold on. It was Amazon. It was Amazon. But what was I saying? Like, if you don't want to file the complaint inter office, there is corporate. There is an higher power and higher authority. If you have a union, go to your union. If there's someone higher than the union, go to them. There's always someone in a higher power that the little people, the little people that want to act like they're the boss of everything, like those people abuse their power. And because people are unaware that you can go to a higher power, like you can go to a higher authority than them, you know, they abuse their power because nobody complains. And that's what the issue is. Nobody ever complains. And that's why the situation is never fixed. That's why nothing is ever done. That's why nobody knows, because nobody complains. And all of us have the right to complain. And when you complain, you are covered by law. Like they can't do anything to you, they can't fire you, they can't do anything to you, because that's retaliation against your complaint. So they're sitting there and they're doing all these things against you, and it's because they're retaliating against you because of that complaint. That's, it's always a way to defend yourself, to talk about things, and to uncover truths, because people in power, in places of power, abuse their power. And then because the people, regular people, we are unaware. People can be uneducated about the law, and you work for law, you should know your rights. You have rights. There's always someone else you can go to that will rectify a situation. you know I'm just talking because I've been going through this for many years. Many years. I've had to sit there and defend myself. And then it's like, I can't. Oh, the Bronx, New York City, hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry about the noise. But, in the Bronx community, it's like, people, we just have to be able to talk to the people. You have to be able to talk to a supervisor or talk to, you have to be able to talk. You don't want to talk like you're uneducated, that you're afraid, that you're missing information, or you're just talking because you're angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm tired of the same thing keeps happening over and over and over, and it has happened to so many people. And the thing is, not everyone is gonna complain. Like I will complain. If you know me, I will complain. I will make a report. I will go against you, and I'm gonna make it a problem. I'm gonna make it an issue, and I'm gonna bring it to people's attention. So then it's like, why play? Why play with me? I don't know. I have no idea. I leave the situation whenever it just gets out of hand, and it's like my words are nothing. I leave. It's like, you know what, I don't have to do this, and I leave. But I'm choosing to go back into a situation or a place to make it better, and then it seems that it has just gotten worse, and it's just so bad. But it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere, because I was working in Burlington. That place is so bad. It's just so many things. So many things happened in that place, and it's so much magic. But you can't talk about magic. You just gotta let people go through their karma, go through their hardships, and you just gotta let them go through it, because it's like, if you wasn't doing evil and wicked things, evil and wicked things would not be happening to you. If people were doing their jobs, if they were ethical, they were moral, they did their job professionally, they wouldn't be going through problems right now, you know. But things were done underhanded. It's being brought to light, it's being brought to people's attention what has been done, you know. It is whatever. You know what? It's like, you can't sit there and keep attacking a person and just expect a person not to do anything. It's like energy. You can't see energy. All I do is clear it out. But when you sit here and you play in the physical and you abuse the situation, and you don't do your job, you're doing things unethically, that is how you can trap a person, because they're not doing their job. They're being unprofessional. They are stalking. They are harassing you. They are targeting you. They are doing the most for you to have a difficult time. You can bring all of that to people's attention, and they're going to look into it. Let them look into it, because there's no reason to lie. Everything is there. All you have to do is look into it. Like, do your job and look into it. That's all. But anyone, this goes for anyone. Anyone can make a complaint. They are free to make a complaint. There's always a higher source. There's always someone else that you can go to make that complaint. There is always a way for you to keep things documented, keep a paper trail, have the date and the time things happened. They call those incidents. The incident, what happened, at what date, what time, you know, they want to know. They want the details. The 411, you know, they have to write things down. It's just so much, and it's a lot. And then it's like, you know, there's a lot on the line, and it's like, why are you going to play these kind of games when there's so much money on the line? It's your life, it's your job, it's all this is on the line, and you want to play games with people's lives. It's like, I don't understand it. But that's black magic, you know. It makes people go crazy. The people that play in it, they go crazy. They do things you don't understand, like their mentality. You would never understand it, never. I'm just talking because it's just like, oh my God. But file a complaint. You have a problem, file a complaint. Go to higher source, go to higher management, go to somebody else. If you feel the office is not going to help you, anyone within the office is not going to help you, go above them. You go above them and you let them know that the office is not going to help you and they're hiding. You know, you let them know. Put it in writing. That's how things change. Once you talk about it, once you say something, once you bring it to someone else's attention that has the authority to make the change. You know, you have to say something. Like, don't let it keep happening. You have to say something. Speak up for yourself. Defend yourself. It is okay. And you have every right to make the complaint, because anyone goes against you, that is retaliation because of the complaint you filed. They are retaliating against you, and they are not supposed to do that. They can lose their job for that. There's always a way to cover yourself. Like, don't be afraid to defend yourself, because you have every right to defend yourself. And when something is not right, when something is immorally wrong, something is not the way it's supposed to be, we are supposed to bring it to the attention of higher authorities. That's what the public is supposed to do. Things are supposed to go smoothly. Things don't always go so smooth. No one knows what the problem is because nobody complains. Nobody complains because they're afraid to lose their job. You won't lose your job if you file a complaint because you're protected. You're protected because of that complaint you filed. They're retaliating against you because of the complaint you filed, and it's going to always go against these people. I'm just putting information out there. I'm just talking because I've been through it too. I've been through it for many years. I am 44 now. And I've started in my 20s just going through the shit with these peoples and these businesses, corporations, the government. It's just like, oh my God. But nothing is ever going to change if you don't say something. You have to speak up for yourself. And you have to bring it to someone else's attention. Always lead with love. Stay positive, and vibe high. With time, things will get better. Bye.